Hello, and welcome back to another part, and possibly the last part of Total Monster Tower Defense. In the last part, I played a level that was not terrible and actually kind of fun, which means that there's now 2 levels in a row that were not terrible and actually kind of fun. Which, that's a streak. So will it continue with this third episode or this third level? Who knows? I already read this part, so we can just go. But last level I played, we had Kagi, and Kagi was very good. But then I decided to replace her with Sega. I don't know if that was a good idea, but it's I did it. And I can go fast while doing this prep stuff. Alright, so where are we coming from? Where are we going? Cotton Eye Joeing, all that stuff. Alright, so I'm defending here, here, here. That's a lot of places to defend. Great. Starting with 1200. Wow. Alright, so what's even the point of any of this stuff? So they're gonna come from here, here, and I'm guessing the Moria Shrine itself? Probably. That's what I assume. Right. Increase attack speed, that sounds really good. Let's throw that there. So these inverse things, I don't get the point of these. Like, honestly, like, if I just wanted to do magic damage instead of physical damage, then I just put a physical or magic tower there. You know? Should I blow up here? There. Alright, so their pathing is like a bit of a snake over here. And it's also a bit of a snake over here. Get it? Get it, snake? Moria Shrine? Yeah, uh-huh. What is your range, Sega? Awful. Your range is awful. Fuck. You were not getting rid of you instead of Kagi was not a good idea. If I increase Yuka's attack speed, that probably wouldn't be that good. Ron? Should I put a Ron here? Have Ron be right there. Have a Cherno and a Yam. Then a Cherno and a Yam. And then put Sega's here. And here. And here. And, probably some Notoris to help the back. Maybe... Yeah, I wish you were farther here. I just... Yeah, fuck it. There, you're right there. Better defend. And then... Tenji. And Marissa? Yeah, let's go with that. I don't know. If I knew Sega's range was so fucking awful, I wouldn't have replaced Kaguya with her. I probably wouldn't have used her at all. The best thing about Kaguya was the fact that Tay just went everywhere. Tay just, like, fucking smacked the Momijis from the other side of the map, and they couldn't even get through. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Let's level up Sega here. Since they seem to be all funneling through the front is where they seem to mainly be coming from. I didn't put a Yuka down. Probably should have done that. Yeah, let's put you right there. There you go. I'm putting way too much faith in the Segas, but whatever. Surely their limited range compared to Kaguya means that Yoshika's like really fucking good, right? Right. Alright, there's the Segas. The Segas are all leveled up, so this means I have to level up some other people. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and start slowing it down even though it's only wave 4. Because when I was speeding stuff up, that's when wolves got in through last time, and that wasn't good. Alright, blow some stuff up here. Blow that up. I mean, yeah, I sped stuff up last time, and then it ended up being like, the whole episode only ended up being like 20 minutes, so I can slow stuff up a bit more, or I can make it go back to being slower faster. I don't know if I like the game being all sped up. It kind of makes it, I don't know, goes too fast, a bit too overwhelming, kind of makes it difficult to enjoy what's going on, you know. Right. Level up the Chirnos and the Yams. Gotta always do that. And I should start leveling up you guys. And I don't know if this is the correct way to do this, to focus on level 2ing everyone up, or focus on level 4ing certain people. More important people first. I feel like I had something on my mind to talk about this part, but then I forgot. It just happens sometimes. I'll have an idea of something to talk about before I start recording, but, you know, I need to get to a point in the game where I can actually just start talking about stuff, and by the time I get to that point, I forget. Oh no, how one forgets. I'm getting old, except I'm not. I mean, technically you're always getting old, because you're always aging. I'm not old yet. Are the frogs dropping these things off? Alright, I guess Yuka would be the best one to level up. The one that gives me more stuff. But yeah, 2 guys got through in the last wave, or the last level. I don't know how that happened. I guess it must have been some birds that were coming through. I don't know what Minariko's doing. Oh, right, Minariko can throw stuff. I forgot about that. Anyway, I can level up Ron here. Let Minariko generate 5 points. I don't know what that means, but it happened. That's neat that it happened. These Notori, they're still level 1. Should probably help them a bit. Alright, there's Sanai. What's Sanai do? The Shrine Maiden of the Moria Shrine. She had worked hard to gather faiths for the 2 goddesses in the shrine. What's the thing about Kaneko and Suiko? Doesn't... Oh, you heal yourself. Cease. Cease right now. Isn't the whole thing with Suiko is she's kind of like in the background and she doesn't really show herself to people, so it's like when people like believe in the Moria Shrine, but they like presumably a lot of them don't even know who Suiko is because she never shows up. Like, does that not matter Does the fact that they believe in Kaneko just help Suako anyway, because it's the Moriya Shrine in general? I don't know. This is what I'm talking about, instead of talking about whatever I had in mind to talk about that I forgot about. It do be like that sometimes. But it also be like times when Yuka gives you lots of points, and Yuka giving you lots of points is pretty great. Look at all those sunflowers. So, probably level up the Segas now, probably. The Segas are mainly the people holding the line here. So yeah, from what I can tell, the Yoshikas seem to be pretty good. It's just they have awful range when compared to the Teis, where the Teis can just kind of go everywhere. Level you up. Like, you know, little stupid zombies seem to be doing a good job. What? Why'd she die? There was nothing there, and she just died. Was she poisoned? I guess. I need 190. These Momijis certainly have a lot of health. Yeah, I don't... Yes, I don't want to jinx anything, because as you know, this game gets really dumb in the last couple waves, but so far it seems things seem to be going decently well. It just makes me wonder, why was the game so dumb? Was it just the Scarlet Devil enemies were just really stupid and poorly placed within the framework of the game? Or is it just the new towers you get are just so good that you can just kind of deal with stuff? I don't know. Level up my Cheernos. Level 3. Now I can blow stuff up. Although, what can I blow stuff up? I still don't know what causes enemies to just randomly drop stuff. I think that's everything. At this point, the only thing left open are chests. Yeah, these wolf enemies are dumb. I don't like them. They go fast. At least I haven't had to deal with Kagero in a while. That's the weird thing with this game, is that you go through like these themed levels with all these unique enemies, and then you go past, and then you beat the level where those enemies are, and then there's just new enemies again. I assume at some point, we're gonna reach a point where enemies from past areas come back, and there's gonna be a bunch of different problematic combinations. Although I don't know if that'll happen in the story mode, or if that's something that they save for like extra modes or something. I don't know. What was I going to talk about this part that I forgot about? Who knows? But yeah. The Mountain of Faith covers. They have started. How long will they take? Probably. They will take longer than the 10 Desires covers, I can assure you of that. Because, I mean, the 10 Desires covers took a while. Because, you know, I'm playing through a whole game. But even then, it didn't take nearly as long as it could have. Because a lot of 10 Desires tracks I'd already partially learned for other videos anyway. Whereas with, Mountain of Faith, that's not really the case. That's the case for like Hina's stage theme and like parts of the stage 5 and Sanai's theme, and that's about it. Most of it I'm gonna have to figure out on my own. Hey Sanai, you wanna fuck off and die? Maybe? Sanai? Fuck off! No, you were being a little shit. You know that? Annoyance you are. Level up Marissa. Level up Latenji. Should I bother with the Notorious yet? I feel like I should boost up Ron first. Can we stop with the Sanai spam over here? Sanai's a very annoying enemy, isn't she? She just heals. Very annoying indeed. Right. Level up the Ron. And I guess I can level up the Notori. Can you, fucker, stop? Let me just level up these back Notoris. Yeah, Sanai is really, really annoying. There we go. Level up these back Notoris because Sanai can apparently just come through at some point. It's a mech. That ain't good. Oh, there's Kaneko. What does she do? Who knows? Hopefully nothing too stupid. Right, lots of points here. Okay. Level up. Back Notori. There's a bunch of mechs everywhere. Oh no. Stupid Sanais. They keep coming through. You know what, let's just fully upgrade Ron. There we go. Because most things seem to be coming through the front now anyway. Now that I'm fully upgraded Ron, I should focus on the Segas, probably. You notice how it's just, yeah, it's just Sanai that keeps coming through here. She keeps healing herself. What an annoying enemy. Level up the Segas. Here comes Kaneko. I don't know what she does. She flies. That's annoying. Okay, you're level 3. Let's make you higher than level 3. Do the same for this other Sega. There you go. Kaneko, what are you doing exactly? I can't really tell. I think it's really annoying that you can't shoot down flying enemies. I wonder if there's a playable character that can do that. I don't think Yomo could do that, could she? Right, the Notoris in the back seem to be doing a decent job. Let's level up Yuka. Back, let's level her up again. Yuka is good, she gives me points. Alright, who should I focus on leveling up now? The Sagers are big, the Rons are big. I guess I should just make my basic towers up to snuff. And I should probably just take a good look at who gets abilities at level 4 and who gets abilities at level 5 to really figure out what's worth it. Alright, Kasuno can freeze people when she reaches level 4. Ain't that great. Let's level up the yams. Alright. Probably level up these two. My singular Marissa and my singular Tenchi. Alright, it's wave 14. One more wave for the game to get really dumb. One more. Should I even... I like to have Tenchi here. I don't even know if using Tenchi is a good idea, because this part of the game seems to just be a lot of spamming crows and Kaneko flies as well. That's another thing about the Mountain of Faith covers. Eventually I get to cover Kaneko's theme, which I said before at some point, I think. My favorite theme in the series, so that's exciting. I don't know if it's the first instance of this. I mean, Mountain of Faith kind of did this in general, where they had like sound effects in the music. They had that like in the title theme, and I think in the credits theme too. They had like water sound effects, but Kaneko's theme has wind sound effects in it at a couple points, which is pretty neat since she's, you know, a wind god or something. Just a neat thing about that theme. It's not too noticeable. It's kind of noticeable at one part, but it's not nearly as noticeable as, like, you know, Lullaby of Deserted Hell, where it's like the entire thing is just sound effects for the first couple seconds. Alright. Make Sega the Super Segas. Sega Genesis. Sega Master System. Whatever. Sega consoles. Sega consoles is a joke. I never had a Sega console. That's not true. I had a Dreamcast. But I never actually played any Dreamcast games on the Dreamcast because, long story short, we had like a disc that had a bunch of like NES ROMs on it, so I just played a bunch of like NES games and a lot of NES ROM hacks. I remember I played multiple versions of Super Mario Brothers that was just like the same fucking game, except they replaced a sprite and that they called it something else, and that was the game. It was really confusing. It was like you know those bootleg Chinese consoles where they have like hundreds of games and you just like pick one and it's all just like a bunch of weird stuff. It was kind of like that, except it was a combination of actual legit NES games and like NES ROM hacks that were like shit. Yeah, that was a weird thing. This is wave 15, isn't it? Seems to be doing pretty good here. How about that? I know I'm playing on easy mode, but you know, I like that it now feels like it. You know, the game has been pleasantly surprising in the past couple levels, where it feels like I actually get to just kind of sit back and have fun while my towers do the work in the tower defense game. You know, sure, if I went back to normal mode, it would be back to being dumb again, but it feels like the game remembered that easy mode is supposed to be easy mode in these past couple levels, and I hope it continues to remember that. Because, you know, this has been pretty fun, you know? It's pretty fun when I don't have to... when I don't suddenly die on wave 15 after like 20 minutes, you know? Is everyone level 5 now? I think so. We boost these Notorias in the back, and then we'll be good. Wow. Isn't that great? Being good is good, as they say. Final Notori needs 320 to get it. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Managed to get that Kaneko somehow. Right, there you go. What is Suiko doing? Yeah, I read Sanai's, like, thing, but I forgot to read Kaneko and Suiko's. I forgot to read most of the characters' bios. I kind of forgot that was a thing you did until I went and rewatched the other episode. That's what I was going to talk about. The views on this series. Right, the thing with the first episode is when I uploaded it, it didn't really get that many views for the first day. I got like less than 10, so that went into my mindset of how, you know, I keep saying that at any moment I could just end this series if the game pissed me off too much. And at first it was like, okay, not many people are watching this series, because, you know, for the most part, there's been some exceptions like Puppet Dance for a random episode will have more views, but normally the first episode of one of these series has the most views. So if like the first episode doesn't have that many views, that means not many people are gonna watch it, so I wouldn't feel too bad if I just stopped playing the game. But then, like, I don't know, it hit the algorithm the next day or something, so now it's got like over 50. I know it's gonna massively drop off after that point. Like, the second episode has like less than 10 right now, but now now there's a possibility that, you know, people will actually watch this, which means I need to reconsider whether I just stop playing at some point because I get pissed off. Anyway, all Danmaku towers have a chance to do critical damage. Increase damage for all summoned units. Decrease the cost of Danmaku and Blast towers. The level 5 upgrade for any spell tower is free. That's really good. But I also want my summoned units to be better. Yeah, probably this one. I really want that upgrade. Anyway, I got a Honeywell. What does that mean? I didn't get any towers. Where do I see what a Honeywell does? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I have to start a level to figure out what a Taniwa does. Anyway, that was that part. I guess I can read this. Wind God's Lake. In the Wind God's Lake behind the Moria Shrine, a group of fairy disciples with weird outfits were performing a bizarre ritual. An ancient lake power was pouring out from the bottom of the lake. They must be stopped. Alright, well, in the next part, I'll do that, and hopefully the game continues to be fun. So, see you then, bye.